Good morning, Savoir Flair. My name is Dee Mohamud and I am so excited to be on 7 a.m. This morning I'm gonna be doing my skincare routine, my hair routine, my makeup routine, and show you guys how I get started with my day. We're gonna talk a little bit about what I get up to every single morning. So let's get started. The first thing I'm gonna do is get these braids out of the way. We're gonna put them up in a bun. I just got them for the summer and it's a super exciting way to switch up your hair if you wear your hair curly or you just are looking for like a new protective hairstyle. And voila, it doesn't have to be perfect. It's 7 a.m. you guys, I'm still waking up. So speaking of waking up, the first thing that I like to do when I wake up is do my skincare. I typically don't wash my face in the morning, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started with the first step, which is the Truth Serum, and this is a vitamin C serum from Ole Henriksen. I love their products a lot, and we're just gonna take a couple of pumps and we're just gonna lather it all over the face. I say we, but when I say we, I mean we. I love vitamin C's because it makes your skin look very vibrant and healthy, especially in the morning. Next, I'm gonna do an under eye cream by Ole Henriksen. I love using their products, so I'm using the Banana Bright Eye Cream. And the reason why I don't wash my face in the morning is because when you go to sleep, like before you go to sleep, I'm sure all of you guys usually do your nighttime routine, and I love putting on a lot of serums. I do a lot of creams, and you know, when you wake up in the morning, the last thing you want to do is take all that goodness off of your face. Like, it's better to just let it sit, and you will notice that your skin is more moisturized throughout the day and it's feeling really nice, silky and smooth. So when I apply my under eye cream, I like to pat it in. And I love this under eye cream for dark circles. As you guys can see, I pay attention to my dark circles. I try to make sure to minimize them as much as possible. Next, I'm gonna go in with the Truth C Rush Brightening Gel Cream from Ole Henriksen and tell you guys what I get up to in the morning. So when I wake up, like early morning, the first thing I do is reassure myself that everything is going to be okay. Our life is like filled with stimulation and we get a lot of anxiety because, or at least I do, because I watch a lot of Netflix. I am constantly on my phone, and when I wake up, the last thing I want to do is touch my phone, and instead I lay in bed and I say to myself, you're okay, you're alive, today's gonna be a great day. And while I do that, I take deep breaths in and out. Usually I'll do a deep breath in counting till 4, hold it in counting till 4, and then let it out counting till 4. And I try to do that 4 to 5 times. And what that does is that it calms you down. Next, I'm gonna go in with my lip balm. I'm super religious about my lip balm because I have super dry lips. And I love this lip sleeping mask by Laneige. It's a lip sleeping mask, but to be honest with you guys, I put it on throughout the day. Like all day, I'm like applying this on my lips because I like the way it feels, and especially if I'm like not trying to wear makeup, I'll just put this on and it looks like lip gloss. Okay, so that is actually it with my skincare routine. I don't like doing the most in the morning. I like to keep it really nice and simple. Next, we're gonna get started with makeup. So for makeup, I have a similar philosophy, which is to make sure that my skin is moisturized and taken care of. So I do 2 skincare steps before I start with my makeup. And the 2 skincare steps are the Magic Serum by Charlotte Tilbury. This stuff is liquid gold. I promise you, go get it. And if you apply it before your foundation, let me just tell you, you're about to see it. You're about to see. And I also use the Ole Hendricks Wrinkle Blur, and this is an under eye cream, and it helps when I apply my concealer, and it helps not crease under my concealer. I like to meditate for 15 to 20 minutes, and you guys, I'm not really good at meditation. So I follow a guided meditation. I'm not there yet where I can meditate on my own. So instead I'll like follow a guided meditation, and I love listening to Jay Shetty's guided meditations. He is an incredible person, and he creates a lot of videos. He also has his own podcast called On Purpose that I love listening to. So I really love listening to his meditation in the morning, and he focuses on positivity, productivity. He focuses on de-stressing and being peaceful. And then after I'm done meditating, I will go on my 5-minute journal. And the 5-minute journal basically is a really easy way for you to journal. And what it does is basically tells you to write 3 things that you're grateful for in the morning, 3 things that you would like to do throughout the day that would make your day better, more productive, all of that good stuff. And then it also tells you to write down your morning affirmation. So I like to spend 5 minutes in the morning on my 5-minute journal and just write down all of those things, and then afterwards I will start writing in my actual journal. And I like writing morning pages where I basically brain dump all the thoughts in my head into my journal. And let me tell you guys, it's kind of like having your own therapy session in the morning. You just dump everything in your head, in your brain, into like a piece of paper, and you feel so much lighter throughout the day. So 10 out of 10 would recommend. Now that I'm done moisturizing my face and it's looking all nice and glowy, I don't know if you guys can see this glow through your screen, but I promise you, the glow is there, okay? The glow is there. Skin feeling good, skin feeling so good. Now we're gonna jump into the base of my makeup. I spend a lot of time perfecting my base, basically looking for the right products to go with my skin. A lot of people have a misconception that you try products that people recommend, but everybody recommends products that actually works for their own skin. So I highly recommend you try different products, you experiment with different things when it comes to your foundation and concealers. That way you'll find the right products and with the ingredients that are right for your own skin. So I have actually been on a journey to find the perfect foundation, and I think I did. This one from NARS, it's called the Soft Matte Complete Foundation. I love this stuff. I love this stuff so much. It doesn't, like, my skin is oily. It's like combination oily, and I just love how like throughout the day my skin does not, it doesn't get extra oily. Like, that's super important for me. It stays, it looks natural, it looks like skin. So I really love this foundation, and I'm using it in a shade Carcass, which is medium deep 3.3. If you guys are interested in checking this one out, like I said, I highly recommend it, but only if you have a similar skin to me, which is combination oily, because if your skin is dry, this foundation will actually dry out your skin. And I just spilled a little bit, which is okay, you guys. You just, you know, you just scoop it up into your brush and pretend nothing happened. And I like to start with the center of my face when applying foundation, so I will literally do this, and then I will drag it out. When you wake up in the morning, you have to give time for your brain to wake up. You have to give time for your body to wake up as well. So a really good way to wake up my body is through morning yoga, or like a morning stretch. Nothing too crazy, just 10 minutes of stretching on my yoga mat. And then it wakes me right up, to be honest with you. I feel super energized afterwards. When I'm done with my morning yoga, I love drinking lemon water. So what I usually do is I will squeeze some lemon into a glass of water. Room temperature for me, but a lot of people recommend that you drink it cold. And I will literally drink that in the morning, and it's really good for your metabolism. It's good for waking up your body. I love using the Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion Concealers, and I'm using two, 6W and 4N. 4N is the light one, and that's the one I'm going to use to like highlight under my eyes and on my forehead, and then the darker one I actually use it to contour my face, which is like a little tip. If you have a darker concealer or foundation, you can actually use it to contour, and what this does is it actually helps make your contour blend a little bit more, which I think is better than using like an actual liquid bronzer. As you guys can see, like it looks super natural, and I love that. I've actually learned this little trick from TikTok, which is to basically apply your concealer like so, and what that does is that it makes your makeup like snatched rather than applying it like that, and I think it makes a huge difference. And I apply some on my forehead, and then I apply some here near my nose, and it brightens up this area. So now I'm just gonna blend it in using a brush. Next, we're gonna use the Laura Mercier, of course, the translucent powder. I don't even have to say anything about, like, do I even have to say anything about this powder? This is the OG, the powder that everybody loves for a reason. God bless you, Laura Mercier. And we're just gonna basically bake for a little bit, not for a lot. I know it's 2021, but yeah, I'm still baking. I don't know if this is a good thing, but listen, it works for me. It helps keep my makeup on for longer, and especially I crease around my mouth, which is something that I don't like, but again, it's natural. Everybody creases because makeup, it's like a layer that you're applying on top of your skin. So, you know, if your skin is creasing, your makeup is gonna crease. It's natural, but this is just to make the creases a little bit more visible. Next, we're gonna bronze, and I love using the airbrush bronzer from Charlotte Tilbury. And if your skin is dark like me, like I have a darker skin, this stuff is amazing because it doesn't make your skin look like look, it's like super warm, and it gives you like the right color without making you look crazy. Some bronzers make you look super gray, and we don't like that. Again, with the we're a team at this point, you guys. I hope you guys are having fun. I hope you guys are enjoying this makeup tutorial with me. I'm not a makeup artist. I am a girl who just does what she needs to do in the morning to look presentable, okay? Another thing that I love doing, by the way, and this is a trick that my friend taught me, I love putting a little bit of powder, like the same Laura Mercier powder that I used, like just right here. And what this does is that it makes your contour more prominent, and you'll see later when I blend everything in. I'm gonna use the Charlotte Tilbury Brow Cheat, and these are 3 different products. This is a clear gel, this is a tinted gel, and this is a pencil. And I'm super religious about my brows, you guys. Like, I need to make sure that they're poppin', because they're at the center of your face, and they frame your face super well. Funny story is that I never used to fill out my brows, and then one day I was walking by a beauty counter, and they were like, hey, would you like to fill out your brows? And I was like, what is that? And the lady filled out my brows, and I was like, actually super shocked at how good it was. And ever since then, I've been filling out my brows and wondering why my friends never said anything about how crazy I looked without brows. So tell your friends, tell your friends that they need to get their brows done. Don't let them look crazy. Okay, so next, as I fill out my brows, I just follow the natural shape of my brows. I don't like to do anything crazy. I have been in the habit of just letting things go, letting things run smoothly, going with the flow, and just instead of spending my energy controlling everything, I like to go with how things are naturally are, and then open myself up to new experiences and new opportunities like this one. I've always wanted to film something like this, you guys. For my, like, you know how sometimes like I don't know if you guys do this, but I'm about to expose myself. Sometimes I'll be in the bathroom and I'll be pretending like that I'm on one of those videos where I get to do my makeup for a bunch of people. And I'll be like talking to myself. And this is one of those. This is one of those. Like, this is an opportunity where I literally feel like I'm trying something new and I'm just going with it, you know what I mean? So as you guys can see, this is the Tinted Gel. We're just gonna apply a little bit of it. We don't want to look artificial, we want to look natural. And this is the clear brow gel, and I'm just gonna apply it to make sure my brows stay up. I literally take my beauty blender and I blend, as you guys can see. And I'm using these two pencils. They're called the Artist Color Pencil from Makeup Forever, and they're incredible. I use Versatile Chestnut and Anything Caffeine. You can see that my lips are two-toned, and this is something that I used to be insecure about when I was a kid, but now I embrace it. So I use two different colors. One is darker and one is like more neutral to like match the center of my lips, and then the darker one is to match the darker part of my lips, and nowadays I accentuate that. So this is what I do first, and then I go in with the lighter lip pencil. Unless I'm wearing like red lipstick, this is what I do. And I love going on top of all of that with the Rouge Hermes 17, which is this beautiful color over here. And I like to just dab it a little bit, just in the center. I like to go in with a cream blush first, and then I go in with a powder blush. And I go in with the Rouge Hermes in number 32. Can you guys see that? Like, how pretty is that? Lastly, I'm gonna do my eyeshadow, and I'm gonna use Hindash's eyeshadow palette, Beautopsy. And let me tell you guys, I have been using this palette non-stop ever since getting it. Like, first of all, can we talk about how like everything here, like I ain't never seen two pretty best friends. I ain't never seen two pretty best friends. It's cute, it's cute. Okay, so we're gonna go with the tan, and I'm basically just gonna take this and put it all over my lid. And you really don't need that much. Then I'm gonna go with Intra, which is this color, and I like to buff it, and we just love her. Also applying like a little bit here, you know what I mean? It just kind of like, I don't know how to explain it. So we're gonna do the same thing on the other eye. A little bit of the same eyeshadow that I applied on my top lash, and I literally just drag it here. You see that? And I'm gonna be using the Airbrush Flawless Spray from Charlotte Tilbury. As you guys can see, I'm running out. This stuff is good, it's incredible. I'm just gonna back up a little bit, and I'm just gonna, oops. I was spraying that in the wrong direction. Wow. Okay, take two. You wanna just drag it and spray it. Like, I see some videos like of people who just do this, and I'm like, what did you set your nose? Like, set your face, girl. Lastly, we're gonna do my hair. So the first thing we're gonna do is take it out of this bun and swoosh it around, just swoosh it around. If you are interested in learning how to do your baby hairs, today's your lucky day, because I'm about to show you. I take this Eco Gel, which is incredible for laying out your baby hairs. And then I got this thing from Amazon, and it's like a little brush, you know what I mean, like a two-sided brush. This is good if you want your baby hairs to like look wavy and cute. This is better if you just want to like, you know, frame your face basically. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of this, and I'm just gonna apply it, and I just follow my natural, like the way my baby hairs fall. A lot of people do their baby hairs before makeup, but I prefer doing it after makeup. Like, this motion, just drag it in like that. The secret sauce to laying out your baby hairs. You take a silk scarf or like a satin scarf. I'm gonna take this pretty one, and it's from Love Closely. Wrap my baby hairs, and don't skip this step. So you literally just take the scarf and wrap it like so, right? Make it nice and tight, and then you just tie it in the back. And we're gonna let this cook for 5 to 10 minutes. Okay, so now 5 minutes later, we're gonna take this out, and voila. And they're gonna stay like that. So you need to make sure you're protecting the scalp since it is exposed. And box braids, since they're using like fake hair on your scalp, it tends to itch a little bit. So I'm gonna go in with this hair serum, and it's from Virtue, and it's the Tropical Scalp Supplement Serum. Make sure you're massaging your scalp like so. I'm gonna apply a hair mist, and this is by Kayali. It smells incredible. I don't know if you guys can see that. So I literally just like lightly mist my hair. Do half up, half down. So we're just gonna take a little section here and a little section here. Tie your hair with a hair tie. And then I like to take a hair and just wrap it around the hair tie so it doesn't show. Time to get dressed and go out. And this is the full outfit for today. This is something that I would usually wear every morning. Variation between top, pants, shoes, easy, ready to go. Thank you Savoir Flair for having me on 7 a.m. I had so much fun getting ready with you guys. Thank you.